February 1st. Oh, you know what? I think I'm telling my age every time I talk about how fast time is going, but it is February 1st, 2017. We are 1 month into the new year already. And so much has happened. We're not going to talk about 45 on this show, but a lot has happened. Okay, so welcome to ActorsScope, everyone. We are no longer on Periscope. Periscope people, I hope you're watching us on Facebook Live, because we're never going to desert our fans, but this is where we are right now. Onward and upward, always got to have progression. So this is why we're doing it. We started with you, but Facebook Live, everybody should be watching. We're grateful to have you. Congratulations for following us if you are. This is ActorsScope, and I'm Winsome Sinclair. And I'm the casting director here in Atlanta, and this is going to be the what?
The best 30 minutes of your week!
See, I threw them off. I usually do a different kind of spiel, and they weren't ready. But they caught up. That's not bad at all. Oh, and this is like my monitor where I can watch what's going on. Okay, so I love it. All right, now. So last week we had our last Periscope challenge, which is the Who's Got Heart challenge. Remember on Periscope, everybody gave their likes with hearts, and last week was our last week doing Periscope. So we're going to announce last week's winner, and we're still going to put his information up. But just so you guys know, Ramon Bryan had 1,500 hearts. That is our last winner. Thank you, Ramon, for participating. I think he's a first-time winner, so thank you very much. And you are significantly our last Periscope challenge winner. So we will forever remember you, and you'll be dear to our hearts. Okay, now. Facebook Live, we've been with you for a while. Your thing is who's been watching. We ask you a question, you answer the question, the first person to answer the question correctly, and they've been really asking y'all some doozies, like things that I don't even remember the answer to. I have to go watch last week's show to get the answer. But they've been really asking y'all some doozies, but it's the same thing for you. You email your answer to wsa.actorscope@gmail.com. The first person to email the correct answer to the email address wins, and we put all your information on all our social media. If you won on Periscope, here's your opportunity to win again on Facebook Live. It's a little bit more challenging because you have to pay attention. This is how we know who's really watching, okay? So you got to answer the questions correctly. Now, this week's question is a doozy, because when I read the script, I was like, I don't know the answer to this. But they say it's out there. They say it's on last week's show. I'm pretty sure it is. But this week's question is, name 3 of the 5 actors that played the older New Edition members. One of them was a Rattler. So if you're from FAMU, you should know this one. Okay? One of them was a Rattler. They didn't ask for 1. They didn't ask for 2. They asked for 3. My team is brutal. Okay? Brutal. They would, I was like, ooh, hard to win. But anyway, wsa.actorscope@gmail.com. First person to email in the 3 correct names, okay, 3 correct names, y'all can Google this, figure it out, will win, and we'll put your information over all our social media. So, what else is going on? Oh, so this weekend was what? The SAG Awards. And let's announce some of the winners. We just want to shout out some of the winners, okay? My girl Viola Davis, shout out to Viola Davis. Hashtag her, y'all, when we post the show, because we're always shouting you out, Viola. We love your work. Hashtag, we're big fans, okay? Viola Davis won Outstanding Female Actor Supporting Role in Fences. Mahershala Ali, I think I'm saying it better now. And I better get used to saying his name because he's going to be around for a while, okay? He was both in Hidden Figures and in Moonlight, so this ain't the last you've seen of him. So Mahershala Ali won Outstanding Male Supporting Role for Moonlight. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Outstanding Female in a Comedy Series for Veep. Doesn't she win every year for that? Like, it's like brilliant television. Like, you guys should, if you're not up on it, get up on it. Get into it. William H. Macy won Outstanding Male Actor in a Comedy Series for Shameless. And Big D, he worked on the first film that I ever worked on. Denzel Washington, Outstanding Male Actor in a Lead Role for Fences. Hidden Figures was Outstanding Performances by a Cast in a Motion Picture. And I hope all of you got to see Taraji's speech. It was amazing. We should post it on our page because it was absolutely amazing. Oh, it's already on the page, so watch it because we try to stay on top of, current topics, all right? It was an amazing speech. Shout out to all the ladies. Stranger Things won Outstanding Ensemble in a Drama Series. Lily Tomlin received the Lifetime Achievement Award, well deserved. The Trumpet Awards also aired, and some of the people honored were Wendy Williams received the Trumpet Award for Entertainment, Dikembe Mutombo Humanitarian Trumpet Award. New Edition was also honored, and they were saluted in a medley performed by Jagged Edge, Silk, and a new group called The Transitions. And we're gonna have to shout out our WSA alum Torian Sellers. He was part of this new group that honored New Edition. They did their thing. It was amazing. If we can get a clip of it and put it on our page, let's do that. Shout out to Torian and his dad. They're doing the damn thing in ATL. Okay, now time for wait a minute. But let's talk about what's been casting. Who's gonna join me in what's been casting? Let's talk about what's going on. Ooh.
Greetings, everyone.
Did I tell you that I like this shirt?
You like the shirt?
Yeah, I really do. But you have great taste, I've noticed, when you want to. Sometimes you come in like you're rolling out of bed, but when you clean up nice, you do.
Well,
the haircut, everything, I'm like,
well, thank you.
You know, Cameron can be proud of his dad.
Well, all I'm gonna say is my WCW got me this shirt.
Okay.
So shout out to my WCW.
Okay.
You know who you are.
Okay.
You know, got me this shirt. But I'm here to tell you guys what I usually am here for, and that's to tell you what's casting here in Atlanta and the surrounding areas, and in the state, and out the state, and everywhere else.
I'll plug while he's doing
Let me get that plug real quick. Oh, this is my my Facebook Live crew following me, guys. Facebook Live, say hello to ActorsScope. ActorsScope, Facebook Live. You gotta introduce folk with each other.
Okay.
Sometimes,
Yes.
So,
Mix and mingle.
Ooh, I need that water. I was a little under the weather this morning, but
Oh, really?
yeah, it's kind of picking up a little bit.
Okay,
You know,
good.
All right, so the first thing we got here is going to be in Fayetteville, Georgia. For those of you who are in Fayetteville, Georgia, they're looking for a photo double for a warrior man. Now, let me describe to you what this warrior man looks like. Clearly, I'm a warrior man, but they're not looking for my description right now.
Okay.
All right. What they're looking for is someone who's Caucasian, anywhere between his 20s and 40s, and athletic. Has to be 6'2" to 6'4", and waist size, your 38 through 39, 40,
40 chest, waist 30. They're real specific.
They're very specific, right, for a photo double.
Exactly. But you know what? If it's a photo double, that's because it's the size of the person. That's why.
Oh.
That's why. They're just not looking for a warrior. They're looking for you to match somebody whose clothing fits that size, because they may have to put you in that clothing. So once again, guys, if you do not fit the description, which we'll put on our page, don't submit, because you just give them more to go through. They're very specific about what they're looking for. Make sure you specifically fit those measurements and those criteria before you submit. Don't wing it on this one. Photo doubling is kind of tough.
Yeah, and not only that, but they're even more specific, where they want you to include a picture of your arms in a sleeveless shirt. Instructions. Just follow instructions and you'll be golden. Send an email to Mary
That's the person
Lou.
who gets to go through that email.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun. You know how many times you got to go through, like, no, just because of the people who incorrectly do it?
Absolutely.
Not fun at all. But send an email to marylou@centralcasting.com and include your name, your phone number, and all that good stuff. And in the subject line, put Warrior Double. All right, we clear? We good? Warrior Double.
Excellent.
All right. The next thing I got for you guys is actually taking place overnight in Austin, Texas. I got a friend out there in Austin, Texas.
Shout out.
I've been promising to go visit for like 10 years now.
You're not keeping your word?
It just...
Well,
they can
we'll
come
have
to
a conversation about integrity another day.
Okay, yeah, that'll be another day. All right, this is for Michael Druck. I've never heard that last name. D-R-U-C-K.
No.
Druck.
Okay, that's
Interesting.
Truck, but with a D. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Michael Druck Casting is looking for males and females, all ethnicities, ages 20 through 50. In Austin, Texas, they're going to be shooting overnight on Friday, February 10th. The price that the rate that they're going to pay is $300. I've never heard background get paid that much in my personal experience. You probably know better than me.
Yeah, you should probably go.
Well, I'm about to make me a trip to
It's
Texas.
Austin. Yeah, exactly. Maybe you should go.
Well, it's gonna cost me about $150 to get there, then $150 back. It's like
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I ain't really trying
But
to
all
move.
you people out in Texas, in ActorsScope land, now's your chance. Okay.
Right. So make sure you head out there. Submit to the extrasfactory@gmail.com and put Cabela's in the subject line. Cabela, C-A-B-E-L-A. That sounds like a a Spanish word.
Yeah, exactly. But
Bella.
they are in Texas, so it might be something like that.
Right. Okay, and the last one I got a couple more, but I don't want to take too much of your time because we got a lot of good stuff to talk about today.
Okay, cool.
NBC Chicago PD is looking for background extras immediately. They want core forensic police people to play that role, forensic files. There's going to be a mandatory fitting on February 2nd. This is going to be in Chicago.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. All my Chicago folks, tomorrow. Submit an email to tailstickscasting@gmail.com and put forensic files in the subject line. And they're going to need you to shoot from the 3rd of February all the way through the 8th. So go ahead and get this money. Go ahead and get this. Matter of fact, I have a friend of mine who actually is a student at Florida A&M, of course. No, I didn't mean it. That was an unintentional plug. It was not even on purpose.
But I understand.
Right. When you live it, it's different. But anyway, she's in her senior year, and she came up here a couple months ago for the Black Panther casting.
Okay.
And she came to the open casting call, and she actually got a call back. And instead of making excuses, oh no, she knew what she was doing. She had to tell her professors, hey, look, whatever I got to do. And she came up here. She was here. She came for the fitting on Friday.
Oh, wow.
She stayed the whole weekend just to do her scene on Monday.
Wow.
Now she was out there. She told me from 5:30 in the morning in the cold all the way to about 6 p.m. But she enjoyed the experience.
Oh,
she
nice.
loved it. And it was really something to speak for. So guys, if you're really serious about it, there's not much that should keep you away.
Right.
Follow your dreams, follow your goals, and just go get it. I
think excuses are dream blockers. If you're making excuses, it's going to keep you from your dream.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
It'll just delay you. Okay.
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Anything more?
Well, on another note,
okay.
Guess what's coming up?
What?
One of my favorite things in the month of February, besides Black History Month.
How fitting that we do it this month.
Yes, very much so. Guys, the Summy Awards are coming. If you remember last year, it was absolutely amazing. I think that had to be our highest rated show. Yeah, that had to be our highest rated show. So this year, we're going to even beat those numbers. And Facebook Live, you're joining us this time. So make sure you hit that share button while you're watching. Matter of fact, can we have a second? Everybody watching, go ahead and hit that share button. My friends who are watching here on live, go ahead and hit that share button real quick. Hit that share button, let everybody know who's serious about their career to watch. Wait a second.
Sarah Collins is saying that she's missing the hearts, but you can do hearts on here, Sarah. You can do them. They're not different colors. They're all red and white.
There you go. I see 2 red hearts.
Exactly. Here come hearts coming by. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up. Keep those red and white hearts coming.
Yes. And just the likes and all that. I want to see the whole screen flooded.
Exactly.
So if you're watching
some laughter, I said we don't want to see any tears. We don't want to see any anger.
Yeah.
Right, but we can do the likes, the hearts, and the laughter. That's what we're about here. Okay.
Keep them rolling. So listen. So for the Summy Awards this year, I have the official list of the nominees and the categories.
Wow. Okay. Go to it.
All right. Now, all this can be found after the show today on SurveyMonkey, so make sure you go and vote. All right. For Best Actor, we have Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge, Ryan Gosling for La La Land, Denzel Washington for Fences, Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea. I'm going to ask a really probably dumb question. Is that Ben Affleck's brother?
Absolutely. It's his little brother.
Because he looked like him. And I didn't want to ask. Maybe I shouldn't ask on air.
You shouldn't have asked anything because what's your career of choice?
I should have sent the producers like a text message or something.
Yeah, you kind of just played yourself on air.
I played myself.
Yeah, you did.
I broke DJ Khaled's rules.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. We also have Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic. And we got Nate Parker for Birth of a Nation. And don't forget Kevin Costner for Hidden Figures. So those are our selections for Best Actor. For Best Actress, we have Winston St. Oh, my fault. Wrong business. I'm sorry. Wrong business. Emma Stone for La La Land. We have Ruth Negga for Loving. We have Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jenkins. You know Meryl Streep,
she's the ultimate. And shout out to Ruth Negga because our little girl Quinn Ayers is in that. So go ahead.
Quinn is in the movie?
Yes. If you don't know who Quinn is, Quinn was in Barbershop 3. WSA gave her her first ever job in this industry. Shout out to her parents; they're awesome too, and her little sister. Okay, go ahead.
All right, we got Natalie Portman for Jackie. We got Taraji P. Henson.
My girl. My
I
girl.
just love that name.
Yes,
Yeah,
Taraji
roles,
P.
you know.
Henson, yes.
For Hidden Figures, we got Naomi Harris for Moonlight, Viola Davis for Fences, and
Ingenue Ellis for Birth of a Nation. I knew he was going to say that wrong, so I said it for him. Ingenue Ellis for Birth of a Nation. We've been doing this for a while. I got your back.
I got it. Thank you so much. All right, for Best Director, we have Mike Michaels for Untitled. We have clap. No, clap for that. Oh, no, you don't see it on this list.
No, okay.
You gotta speak things into existence.
It's invisible ink. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
You gotta speak it into existence.
I'm there now.
Right.
Okay. He won't be on the survey.
Right. Just just putting it out there in the stratosphere.
Okay.
You gotta do that sometimes. All right, we got Mel Gibson for Hacksaw Ridge. We got Barry Jenkins, who is from South Florida, by the way. Shout out to Barry Jenkins, who went to I think he went to Florida State's film school also.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he was just a track away from the best decision of his life. But
Exactly. That's okay.
it's okay, bro.
He was in Tallahassee.
He was in
Points for that.
Tallahassee.
We'll give him points for that.
All right,
Okay.
and that's for Moonlight.
No shade, Barry. No shade.
No shade,
whatsoever.
bro. No shade, bro. Good job. We got Kenneth Lonergan for Manchester by the Sea. We've got
Dennis Villeneuve.
for Arrival. We got Damien Chazelle for La La Land. Denzel Washington for Fences. And we've got Nate Parker for
Birth of a Nation.
All right, Best Writing Adapted Screenplay. We got Arrival, Lion, Hidden Figures, Moonlight, and Fences.
Wow.
Moonlight is on everybody's radar this year.
Oh
That's
my
amazing.
God. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's an interesting conversation.
Right. So, best casting.
Winston Sinclair. Sorry, it's not there.
No, it is there.
It is there. Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
Okay.
It's there. You know.
It's for All Eyes on Me.
WSA for All Eyes on. Oh, that's next year. Okay.
It's next year.
Look out for that.
Next year. All eyes. All right. Victoria Thomas for Fences. We got Yessie Ramirez for Moonlight. We got Deborah
Akila.
There we go. We got Trisha Wood for La La Land. We got Victoria Thomas for Hidden Figures. Lindsey Graham, thought he was a senator. Just kidding. And Jessica Kelly for Jackie. And we got Mathilde
Snodgrass. And Mary Vernew for Jackie.
That's a tough one.
And then Mary Vernew, Michelle Bird for Birth of a Nation. Shout out to Mary Vernew and Michelle Bird. We work with them on All Eyes on Me. Love it. And shout out to Vicki Thomas. I worked with her on Amistad.
Really?
Yeah. So it's kind of cool. I know people on this list. Next year I'll be on it for All Eyes on Me. I'm taking home. I know I'm taking it home, Mom. I know I'm taking it home.
Right. She's taking home the Summy Award. I want to let you know right now, there's absolutely no bias.
None.
Not one
whatsoever.
drop.
No.
At all.
Oh no.
For Best Picture, here's the big
Wink,
one.
wink.
The big one. La La Land, Arrival, Lion, Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures, Moonlight, Hacksaw Ridge, Manchester by the Sea, Fences, and Jackie.
And Birth of a Nation.
And Birth of a Nation. Now,
But you know what? Last year they only had 5 choices. This year they have 9 at the Academy Awards. We have 10. But last year, I mean, from 5 to 9, that's a lot.
Right.
Almost doubled.
right.
Wow.
I'm just happy that we don't have to say Oscar so white this year. You know, that's a
Thank
big,
God.
That's a great
Thank
thing.
God. I mean, we had a lot to say last year,
Right.
and I take it the Academy heard us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe-
we weren't
yeah.
feeling that because we're way too artistic and we're way too brilliant to be continuously overlooked. But guess where you're not getting overlooked? You're never going to be overlooked at the Summy Awards, okay? At the
Yeah.
Summy Awards, we have diversity. You will always, we operate from a space of inclusion,
Exactly.
okay? So keep making those films. If they don't know about you, we'll shout you out. That's a plug for our indie corner that's coming too, by the way.
Oh, you read my mind. Look, the
Go ahead.
spirit.
Yeah,
The spirit.
listen.
There's a praise on
We're
the
in
inside.
sync. We're in sync. I'm gonna get up and do a praise dance in a minute.
Should have bought a
Oh,
hundred.
she said no. My producer said do not get up. Okay, the cameras will not follow you. Whoops. Okay.
Yeah,
But
so-
you want to talk a little bit about our indie corner, just to remind them that it's coming?
Well, just to let you guys know out there in Facebook land, we at WSA, we truly do care about our indie filmmakers out there, our indie community. So, if you're an indie filmmaker, it doesn't matter if you're the producer, the director, an actor, if you are any way involved in any type of indie production, we want to hear from you. Send us an email at wsa.actorscope@gmail.com. Let us know what it is that you do, and then we're going to set up a format so that you can actually come on the show and to promote and to talk about and to discuss your project. Because we love you guys. We want you guys to know you're loved here at WSA, and we're going to put on for you. So Indie Corner.
Okay.
Be sure in the subject line to put Indie Corner so that we can know exactly to communicate with you.
Yeah, because we're gonna start having guests. We're gonna start having them come on the show.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so now just to digress for a little bit before we go into the good stuff. Well, this is always all good stuff. I want to talk about pilot season. We're in pilot season. We're officially in pilot season. For all you actors out there, you should know what pilot season is, and I'll just give you the actual definition. Pilot season. Traditional pilot season spans from January to April, but nowadays with the networks releasing new series year-round, there are opportunities to be cast in a TV pilot at any time. So, if you are a represented actor, your agent submits you for a pilot, and you and your rep hope for the best, right? Try to get out there for as many pilots as possible. They're predominantly in New York and LA now. That's predominantly still where it is, but we still have Queen Sugar over here.
We do.
And we still have, what's the other one that Oprah has? And all the Tyler Perry ones, they're done here. So Greenleaf, okay, yeah, and all the Tyler Perry ones are done here. So y'all got to pay attention to when they're casting as well, okay? Pilot season is not exclusively in New York and LA, but it's predominantly in New York and LA.
Right.
Okay, now, if you're an unrepresented actor, you will doggedly pursue an agent to represent you, then hope to get a meeting and pray to be signed. Then patiently wait to be submitted on a pilot, whereupon you hope for the best. Now, here's the thing, guys. Don't wait till pilot season. If you have your stuff together and you can get a meeting with an agent, get that done before pilot season, because pilot season, everybody's swamped. Casting, agents, productions, everybody's swamped. Don't wait till then. Prepare for pilot season in the fourth quarter of the year, okay? So from September to December, you should be preparing to try to get ahead of the pilot season game, all right? Next, the most important thing to do is go on the audition without it. Bring your headshot. Now, people, okay, actors, I'm going to say this again. You need to take my class. But I'm going to say this again. Whenever you go on an audition, you bring your headshot with you. Even if your agent says, I already sent it. It doesn't matter. Bring your headshot with you. Always bring your headshot with you. As a working actor that is serious about your career, never get caught without your headshot. Okay, that was my little plug, okay, about my little pet peeve. All right, so make sure you bring your headshot. Make sure there are recent headshots if you still look like that, okay? And you should keep extras in your car. Good note, good, really good point. Make sure that you are prepared for your audition as well. Okay? Now, places to find out about what's going on for pilot season. There's a pilot season blog, which is a wonderful resource that's what's coming up, what studio's doing, which pilot, and who's casting it. So you can look at that. The Hollywood Reporter also announces, if you haven't begun reading this trade, you're not serious about your craft yet, Hollywood Reporter and Variety should be two things that you check into daily if you're serious about your craft, okay? Hollywood Reporter and Variety. Like I said before, mostly New York and LA are doing the pilots. Log line, when your career is ruined, when his career is ruined by scandal, superstar magician Cameron Black has only one place to turn to practice his art of deception, illusion and influence, the FBI. He'll become the world's first consulting illusionist, helping the government solve crimes that defy explanation and trap criminals and spies by using deception. Now that's an example of a log line of a pilot that ABC is doing, okay?
Is he working in the White House now?
He might be. This might be may loosely be based on alternative facts.
Alternative facts.
Okay.
Oh, I was on the list this year. Alternative fact.
Yeah. I think you should write something like alternative facts.
Shh, don't tell them all.
I'm feeling inspired. I'm not going to go into this whole list of different things, but if you guys submit, go ahead and check out the pilot season blog, Hollywood Reporter, and Variety. They will show you what is casting in New York, what is casting in LA, and what is potentially casting in your area. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right, so now what else do we want to get into? It's Black History Month, so I want you guys to always check out our page, our Instagram, and all our social media, because we will, like we did last year,
right,
we'll be honoring somebody extraordinary for Black History Month. Check it out, comment, interact with us. We always want, to hear your feedback. And if you have a suggestion of somebody you would like us to highlight, send an email, right? We'll do the research. I got a killer research team here. We'll do the research. Also, If you are a production, see, I'm being made to do commercials now. If you are a production in the Atlanta area or coming to the Atlanta area, please check out our Facebook page because WSA Suites is renting offices for temporary and long-term production companies. I am doing too much with my hand. Okay, putting it down. Okay, please check it out. Send your inquiries. We would love to have you. This is an amazing space with an amazing team, and you get amazing exposure to some amazing people.
And an amazing energy. The energy in this place, it just makes you want to create. So
I love it.
Put it out.
I love it. So that was my shameless plug and commercial all at once. Stay tuned for the Summer Awards. Stay tuned for the Oscars. Did we miss anything? Did we talk about Mary? Did Mary Tyler Moore pass away this week or last week? Okay, did we talk about it last week? Okay, shout out to Mary, who can turn your world on with a smile, who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each branch and every little movement, you show it. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. But that really was Mary Richards was her name in the show, and I loved her when she was Laura Petrie on the Dick Van Dyke Show. But Mary Richards is a big reason I think that I kind of became the woman that I was, because she was this young woman in Minneapolis doing it herself with her own apartment and her friends, and I really wanted that life. I didn't want to go to Minneapolis, but I really wanted that life. It made me want to be a grown-up woman, and like I never missed an episode, and she will truly be missed. Also, she was the spokesperson for years for the Juvenile Diabetes Association, and because many people in my family suffer from it, you know, we always recognized her for that as well. And whenever we did my event Breezes in New York, which is coming to Atlanta this summer, we always did our charity as a Juvenile Diabetes Association.
Amazing.
So, okay, that being said, is it time for Summy Says yet? Am I talking too fast? Okay, so we're on our way to Summy Says, and Summy Says this week. You're not going there to get a job. Okay, this is for actors again. You're not going there to get a job. You are there to present what you do. That's Bryan Cranston's take on auditioning.
Very true.
Okay, shout out to Bryan Cranston. All right. And I feel like I talked too fast. Is there something else we're supposed to be doing today at this show?
No, not really. But to add to that, I actually I went to the booking room here in Atlanta. We actually had the booking room here on ActorsScope before. So shout out to the booking room. I actually went for the very first time this week, and when I went, someone shared something, and they said, you know, when you go to an audition, kind of going with this, you know, it's a performance. Look at it as your moment to perform. Right. You know, it's not a job like Ned said. You know, it's a mini performance. It's your time to be on. So when you go on, you perform and make sure that you get the job done. That's all. All
right. And also, I want to shout out our producer, Anais. This week was her birthday.
Can we have?
Happy birthday! You thought we forget? Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Denise! Happy birthday to you! Blow it! Yes, we are!
Gotcha.
Woo! All right, and scene. We should be going off air.
They're the worst, just so you know.
Yes.